Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. Now listen, it's not that I don't trust end of episode SB, but let's just check his work, shall we? Alright, we have reasonable stuff equipped. Reject the Gods is pretty good. Battle Trance is something I pretty much always want. Encourage, okay. How we do it. So Scout Ahead might be better than some of the stuff we have equipped here. Tracking is fine, but it's already the case that we cannot be surprised on encounters that we scout. Although I guess tracking does only cost 2 time units. Wound care, encourage. Yeah, we might want to pick up Scout Ahead, I don't know. Man's best friend and therapy dog, both great. We could drop... Let's do this for now. Okay. Hey, the bounty hunter skills aren't the right level. Glad I looked. Yeah, I think those are the ones we want. And we have a really good mark party here. Let's go to this survivalist. Here's the thing. You don't have to set these before you enter the dungeon. You can, just like with the combat skills, you can change them during the dungeon. You just can't change them after you've already made camp. So, unlocking the skills that we think we might need should be good enough for now. And then right before we make camp, we'll decide exactly which ones we potentially want to use. Alright, that aside, we have sensible gear on everybody. Maybe a little bit light on healing. But boy oh boy do we have damage. Alright, it had to start sometime. So let's bring all of the food, a stack of torches, a couple of keys. It's the Warrens, so medicinal herbs, and bandages. We could bring more torches, we could bring a stack of laudanum. With the amount of stuff I'm bringing right now, I'm going to end up discarding some stuff. So the question is just... how much do I think I'm going to have to drop? It would be great to not get horrored. But we do have some stress relief. And of course we relieve stress at camp as well. And we do have, you know, crits and stuff. Those help. I'm going to go like this. Okay. We can do this. Torches. Shovels. Shovels. Didn't bring any shovels. Would have been real bad. Okay. Shovels. Firewood, don't have a choice. Shovels, torches, food. These are like the most important things. Okay. Champion level missions can be very difficult. There are a lot of people who say Darkest Dungeon is a bad game because, oh my god, you roll the dice and sometimes the enemies just crit and there's nothing you could possibly do. And for the most part, those people are wrong. It is very unlikely that you will experience a death where there was nothing you could do and you just got bad rolls. But if that kind of stuff is going to happen anywhere, it's here.
To prosecute our war against the swine, we must
oh, I love an opening scout.
Homes.
Okay. So as always, we have to think about this in terms of how many rooms we can skip and where those rooms will be. So we got 15, 19 rooms showing. So we're only going to be able to skip 3 rooms. Probably only 2. Maybe 3. It depends on whether there's a secret room or not. So if we go up, we have to do 2 fights right away, but we'll dodge this fight and we'll get these rooms and hopefully some more scouting and stuff. Whew. Okay. Ooh, that's an enemy I've never seen before. So they added some new stuff that only appears in the red missions, huh? That guy has 62 health. That guy has 62 health, 33 dodge, and 15% prot. What? Okay. Alright. 130% bleed against his 65% resist. It's still a 70% chance for it to land. But maybe I should yawp. Or maybe we should just... You know what? Let's just remove the Flesh Eater. Wow. Okay, I didn't know that we were going to be able to do it in one. When I said remove the Flesh Eater, I meant let's spend a couple of actions hitting this Flesh Eater. But yeah, lowering the number of attacks we're going to take is definitely good. So he's on 2. I think I'm going to throw a stun. Actually, we're at 130% stun chance, and this guy has 70% resist. It's still more likely to land than not. No, let's focus up. Let's remove this guy from the fight. So we just have to do that much damage again next round and we'll be okay. Ow. Right in the face with that. Okay, probably one more hit. Good, good.
Death by inches.
Ah. I was gonna say, I probably will yop here. 155. It's an 85% chance of working? Yeah, it's still worth doing. Buys us a little bit of time, and we get to take advantage of the finish him bonus damage. Alright, he has 5 speed. We might be able to kill him before his turn. I think I heal rather than mark. I don't know. That might have been wrong. I don't know if the mark was likely enough to cause us to kill him on the next hit. Alright, he's bleeding for 2, so we do still have to... Ah, I got dinged for... Hey, I'm actually trying, though. I got dinged for stalling when I definitely was not stalling.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Alright, well, if we can keep up that that level of healing from our occultist, that would be really nice. He hit for real high values the whole time. Okay, Swine Tor Champion is definitely the kind of enemy that gets marked, but we're going to deal with the witch at the very least before we do that. Because, yeah, I don't need any of that nonsense. Alright, she needs one more hit. Which we are not going to get. Alright, let's try to remove both of the cultists. That has a pretty good chance of knocking him back. Oh no, it's just a stun, okay. Alright, come on, crit. Ah. We cannot catch a break on this witch. That's cool, we're just going to take a full bar of stress in one fight, no big deal.
Continue the onslaught.
You know what, I do wish I had equipped, this. Hound's Harry is actually pretty relevant. We'll take off Target Whistle and put on Hound's Harry. Now that it's high enough level that the bleed is pretty good and stuff. Do I want to yop? No, it's so unlikely to work. We're just gonna have to eat the horrible thing he's about to do. Oh, that wasn't so bad. Stunning her is kind of a bummer, though. I don't know if he can hit her anymore. I'm gonna apply the mark, because I think he can't hit the back row.
A decisive pummeling.
Let's get the bonus damage rolling. Wow, I really do not remember that attack being able to hit 2 people. Castellan is killing it on the heals, though. 4 damage. Alright, well. I'm pretty sure he's dead now. Okay, 7 is less good. There we go. Oh no, this would be a perfect opportunity for Cry Havoc if I could do it. Well, I suppose it's best to get the killing blow. The chance for a crit, right? Plus, shoot. That's very inconvenient. Well, we're going to have to do a fight either way if we want to be able to explore this room, and I really don't want to start skipping rooms so early, so I guess we're going to another room battle right after that. Oh, we don't have space for either of those things. Okay, well. This is worth $750. So it's worth considerably more than a citrine, but it's worth a lot less than a pair of emeralds. Don't really want to drop heirlooms. I think the dog treats might actually be useful. I think what I'm going to do is drop the sunstone, take the emerald, and leave the citrines. We don't have to be super efficient just yet. It's going to be a little while before we're in a place where we can reasonably carry all of the loot we're finding. I think I'm going to eat some food before this fight. We can't afford to do that too much. Oh! Hey, guys! Yeah, critter with the stress attack. And the other one's gonna hit her with the stress attack too, I assume? And there's not... we don't... I need a stun. Or, like, the biggest crit ever. But no, he's gonna snap her, yeah. Oh, he's not. Okay, he did... drop the Crimson Curse onto somebody at the beginning of a long dungeon in which we have no blood, so that might be real bad. Okay, good crit. Good crit, that'll give her a little bit of stress relief. Very, very little bit. Predigestion is a very small... attack. I'm happy for him to do that whenever he wants. We're in a lot of trouble. We better find some blood here. She's at 10, you're at 5. Yeah, it's gotta be you first. And I forgot to change my skills. It doesn't actually matter here, but it could. It could have mattered, so it's a bad mistake to make. I am way less worried about the supplicant than I am about anybody else. Okay, good resist. Okay. Ooh, that could have been real bad.
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
Let's make sure we get this guy down. Castellan is killing it. What a good guy at the job. What a guy who's good at his job. Good guy, job. Really, both of them. That's crazy. Oh no, I guess this guy's guaranteed to resist. But this guy resisting is a huge bummer. Too many enemies with too much prop. There we go. Jesus.
Give them no quarter.
Yeah, praised him too much. Too many times. Alright, we can do a howl on the Houndmaster's next turn. Start very slowly relieving the stress. Could you at least crit your ones? So, of course, this time the Houndmaster goes after the Bounty Hunter.
Their formation is broken. Maintain
Okay, 2 blood. Well. We cannot not take the 2 blood. The 2 blood is vital. I think we're dropping the bandages. And we need these portraits. I just don't think we can afford to take them. Okay, a map. That's handy. I like that a lot. Alright, so obviously the optimal path as far as getting all the rooms goes is like this. Like, yeah, like that. We can avoid 2 room battles. Well, hold on. Let's not make any plans yet. Out of curiosity, what is this? It's a crate of heirlooms. If it had been a backpack, or even better, one of the food curios, probably would have gone for it. No holy water. Let's ignore that. Okay, so let's think this out. We definitely go this way. We hit here. Once we hit this, we no longer need shovels at all. Or we could, you know, we could just go from here to here, and this could be one of our skip rooms. 84, alright. Oh, I just dropped my bandages. I'm full up on gold. We're doing okay on food. We haven't had a hunger event yet. I might consider... I think we're going to camp here. Make our first camp here. But we probably want to eat this food here. 750 gold is too much to drop. I think I'm going to drop the medicinal herbs. I think we're going to be okay on food without them. And since I'm going to make camp here, I actually screwed up by not extinguishing my light all the way earlier.
The darkness holds much worse than mere trickery.
Although actually, I guess I don't know if that's true. Because I don't know how the cartographer's camp interacts with changing light levels.
A spark without kindling.
Okay.
Is a goal without hope.
This will repair us a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and do this. We really don't want to get ambushed in a red dungeon. We can now therapy dog. And Battered Lawman's badge makes that more effective. So now we have very, very little stress outside of the Hellion, who has 1 billion. Oh, I should have done this first. Well, let's do it now. We'll live. We'll be alright. And now we have 4 time units left, so we could go tracking plus... We could do tracking plus wound care. She is pretty wounded. Or we could encourage her. She could battle trance, but we don't have anything that costs 1, right? We have abandoned hope. I don't really want to do that, I don't think. I think we're okay on his stress level. Maybe we just battle trance? It is a pretty effective buff. And we can't be surprised in the first place, because now we know where all the battles are. Yeah. Okay. I think that was pretty good.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
So we go here, we step out, grab this... Oh, I didn't grab that curio. Well, it's okay. I probably wouldn't have had room to carry whatever treasure it was anyway. So we don't really have that many more battles ahead of us. Alright, and this is not too bad. As far as the big monsters that only show up later in the game go, the Flesh Eater is maybe the least dangerous. Ah, that sucks. Okay, I think we'll get him as long as the Houndmaster doesn't miss his attack. That also sucks. And I forgot to... Well, I wouldn't use it here anyway, but I forgot to do the thing again. Alright. I don't care for these guys. These guys seem to me to have a very high crit rate. It might just be that I've had bad luck with them, but... I kind of like that that's how we have to do things.
Compassion is a rarity.
Castellan, is that 3 consecutive ones? I think it is. I think it's 3 consecutive ones. Oh, we don't have any anti-venom. So you're just going to have to deal. Okay. Buy us a little bit of time here. He's going to get dropped to 10. Castellan hates healing the Hellion, so we should focus his efforts elsewhere. Bleed resist is too high for the bleed to be considerable. Yeah, I guess there's nothing really for it except to just keep swinging. And then after he acts here, he'll lose his bonus stun resist. Jesus Christ.
The slightest lapse in concentration.
Don't you screw this up, Castellan. Okay.
If only to bleed again.
With this guy at 42 health, I don't feel comfortable going for a stress relief howl. Because that might happen. Okay. But, if the Yawp lands... Okay. We're going to take a moment and just indulge in a little self-care here. So, first of all, that's going to happen. Unfortunately, having ever gone to Death's Door on a quest gives you this debuff, which is very annoying. Good. Don't want to kill him. He has 3 speed. I think I might want to go for another turn. So we're just going to pass the time here. Actually, what I should have had him do was switch places with her, because she can't move backward. Well, whatever, we'll just kill him. That's fine. Ooh.
This expedition at least promises success.
Yeah, that's pretty okay.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
That's a lot of heirlooms. I kind of want to hold on to the key because there's still a chance of a secret room. Again, maps generally do not... I had somebody say in the comments that they have had a map reveal a secret room. I've never had it happen, and I've never seen it happen to a streamer or anything, but if, you know, it could happen. But I'm going to assume generally that maps do not reveal secret rooms usually. And so there's still a chance for there to be a secret room somewhere, so we don't know that this key is not incredibly valuable, right? So I'm going to tend to not want to drop the key. But we can't not take all of these. We need portraits pretty badly. I hate the fact that they only stack to 3. We could drop the dog treats and, like, the onyx. I think 500 gold is way less valuable to us than 3 portraits, probably. In which case I should have dropped this for the portraits we encountered earlier. I think that's right. Fair enough. Okay, so we'll use a shovel to clear this blockage. Dodging another fight. Okay. It's a really good thing those guys dropped blood. We would be in like a real position.
Blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Alright, we don't need to drop the shovels right away, but you know, the first time we encounter loot... Because it's not impossible that we could run into a situation where we want a shovel. I'm not sure what curios I'm thinking of here, but... we should do this before trying the trap, so just in case it goes off, it doesn't stress him extra hard because of the darkness. We don't have that much food left. We're at half food before we make our second camp. We're probably going to want to be able to eat a lot of food at the second camp. I'm going to not eat anything before this fight. Okay. No. Yeah, we did not need this to start happening. So you're seeing there's a lot more, like, enemies having 35% dodge and stuff like that up at this level, which can make the outcome of encounters relatively difficult to predict. Variance is definitely more, like I was saying, variance is definitely more of a factor in the red tier than it is earlier in the game. Land that bleed. Alright. So we're never going to get to cast a heal. Stupid vampire Castellan is ruining everything. Who is the next most important target here? That attack is annoying, and like this guy does stress stuff, but he doesn't stress people very much. And I actually think the cultist champions do enough damage to be dangerous. So do these guys, but the champion will go down faster. Okay, 18, that's good. That's a good start. It's a lot of blood. I was considering yawping. I think I made the right call, but I don't know. That's true. If it crits, it does do quite a lot. Okay, good start. It's a shame he didn't get our first 2 turns, but good start. This guy's on 33% prot, and he has 52 health. Let's remove the Thunderer so it's just us and him. We can control him a little bit with stuns. Nope, never mind. Cannot do that. I still think it's right to get the stun. Even though it debuffs her a little bit, I think it's going to be fine. Okay, good stuff. Crit heals for enough to almost fill the bar. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Alright, good.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
The real killing blow obviously is better, but take what we can get. Okay, he's patching us up just fine. Would it be stupid of me to go for a howl here? Because I don't think we're going to kill him this turn, and I do think we're going to kill him before he acts next turn, probably. I don't think attacking is going to change the number of turns. We got some kind of bad luck there. I'm going to attack and have the Hellion try to stun him. Jesus. Well, at least she didn't also take the bleed. Man. He has 70% stun resist? That was some real bad luck.
Devastating blow.
Okay, Castellan's just being an asshole. Yeah, a lot of my plans were based on the fact that any of my attacks would work the way they were supposed to, so bad luck on that, I guess. Well, he's already dead, so I'm not gonna... Castellan, you complete and total asshole.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Alright. Don't need shovels anymore. 1,000 gold is better than 1,000 gold worth of onyx because we're less likely to pick up more value of onyx than we are to pick up extra gold. And I think we just move forward. Okay. So, if we go here, then here, do this room battle, then here and here, we'll have 4 rooms left. And we'll have to do a bunch more fighting. Let's go up to this room and then come back down. Okay, we're getting pretty close to running out of food, actually. We may not be able to eat 8 food at the next camp, which will be disappointing. So maybe what we do here is it doesn't matter who opens this. We have no room for anything. Do we give up on our hope of a key? I guess we do this. Yeah, and we just can't eat 8 food at our next camp. So do we camp here? Okay, it's not a curio I wish to loot. Realistically, our options are camp now, which is pretty efficient torchlight-wise, at least. Or move to this room, do the battle here, and then camp. I think we camp now. Yeah. And then we can, 1, 2, 3 battles at the most before we're out. Yeah.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight.
I want this, but it's just not.
Companionship.
Just not something we can really do. Okay, so let's do this first. Stress people as we will, and then we can counter. So we definitely want to run Therapy Dog. We can de-stress him considerably. Then with 4 time units remaining, we can de-stress and then heal. I think that's probably what we do. So let's, like, encourage her. You fight well enough. You're okay. You do okay. Do I want to... Do I want to wound care the Houndmaster or the Hellion? The Hellion gets hit a lot more. And the Houndmaster has a lot of dodge. 33. Actually, everybody has 33 dodge. Never mind. Except for you. Okay, well, that being the case, things change a little bit to considering HP. But I think I'm still I'm gonna do it on the Hellion. Because apparently... that's where they teach first aid, generally. Apparently we can't trust Castellan to cast a meaningful heal on the Hellion, but he does great work on everybody else. Alright. We have 2 hunger events worth of food. That should be enough to get us through.
The light, the promise of safety.
Really, just surviving this mission will be a pretty great prize, because the mission survival reward is considerable. We are remembering to do the thing. Look, I did it, guys. I could have swapped in the heal. Hound's Harry's a good thing to have against bloodsuckers, though. Maybe this is dangerous, but fucking... I was going to say, I think it's really important to get rid of both of the mosquitoes quickly, but never mind. Yes, you're the Fury, whatever. We all know about the Fury. Minimum damage. Fantastic. Great start. Both of them. Both of them did minimum damage. Okay. It really sucks that we have to spend 3 attacks on this guy, and the 4th attack effectively missed. Because him missing 8 health doesn't really matter. Well, we can't have 2 mosquitoes. We just can't let them have 2 mosquitoes. Yep, I didn't heal the Houndmaster, so they're going to go super, super hard on him. Alright, well, this turn we will definitely heal him, but we do not get to go first, so let's see how bad it gets. That's not too bad. Alright, please. 7's fine. 7's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. Alright, let's try to get rid of this thing in as few moves as possible, please. There we go. That's more like what I was hoping for. Come on, no stun. Oh, that's not the stunning one. I'm not gonna go for the yop. I think let's just hit him. Do wish I had a bandage. Okay, 10's pretty good. Don't bleed yourself. Good, good, good. Ah, 8 is low. That is not that big a deal, because we didn't use her buff thing. That actually works out just fine. Okay. So we're not out of the fight yet. Hold on. I was about to start talking about the next couple of hallways and stuff, but hold on. We are not out of the fight yet. Heal yourself again, I guess. Oh, I should definitely have howled. That was a mistake. That's a lot of crests.
Mount. So too will resistance.
Maybe I should give up on the key. Yeah, I'm gonna give up on the key. Alright, so it's possible that we only have to do one more fight. If there is a secret room, it'll make the number because of the way the secret rooms work. Oh no, we'd have to find it though. If there is a secret room and we do scout it out, we have not been getting scouts. But if there's a secret room and we do scout it out and we're able to go to it, we won't have to go into this room. So it's possible there's only one fight left. It's more likely that there are 2 fights left. I think in either of those situations, we can be fine. I don't know that I don't feel comfortable saying we will be, but there is an ability for us to be fine. Fingers crossed. Sometimes if you interact with that with medicinal herbs, it gives you a powerful damage buff. If you interact with it without them, there's a chance for a less powerful damage buff, but also there's a chance for some misfortunes. We have so little space left to cross. I'm going to go ahead and do this. I don't think we will get more than one hunger event. Okay, spiders. Spiders are not so bad. We should heal, probably. Yeah. Okay, so let's make it you, I guess. Hey! Castellan, good work. Alright, as always, green spiders tremendously more important as targets than the oranges. Come on. Alright, I was thinking maybe we should not attack that one and let Hound's Harry do all the work on that. But that's taking too many chances. We need to deny every turn we can. Okay, and now he's gonna get attacked because the green ones love marked targets.
leader
Now he's
of
at
the
death's
brave,
door
facing
with
the
blight.
abyss.
You need to heal him for more than 0. Okay. That was some real, but I'm not touching him shit, but okay. Are you joking with the... Alright, well... We're gonna lose our Houndmaster. Okay, that's actually good. Her getting marked makes it less likely that the green spider will attack the Houndmaster. Nope. Okay. Houndmaster's gonna have to make a death's door roll, may die. It's pretty likely that he will survive. Nope. Okay, well... They're just completely ignoring the mark on the Hellion. That's very annoying. Okay. Okay. Good. Good. Please. Okay.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
Yeah, you're probably... you're in real bad shape, buddy. Come on! Spiders and dodging. I really, really need him to land a good heal. Alright, so he's going to... They have 7 speed. She has 4. So the most likely set of events here is Houndmaster, then Spider, then Hellion. If that's the case, it's better to attack this guy. If the Hellion sneaks her turn in, attack this guy so that we are sure he doesn't get a turn next turn no matter what he rolls. If the Hellion goes first, if the Hellion sneaks in before the Weber, it's better to attack this guy because we might be able to stop him from getting this turn. Okay. I believed. I had hope, basically. My hope was not rewarded. Well, this guy's dead at least after this attack. Oh, hey, okay, that's good. But I really need to cast a heal on him. We cannot eat food for health anymore. I really, really need to cast a heal. Well, at least it wasn't negative health. Okay, that's not a big deal. He bleeds out before his turn. So I'm going to hit him so that we have a chance for another heal.
Inspiration and improvement.
Really? Before everybody? Yeah, this is really bad. Really bad.
Annihilated. Success so clearly. Or is it merely
And no scout.
the light?
Because we are never allowed... did we get a scout at any point after leaving the upper right corner? I don't think we did, right? Bad luck. Alright, well... we could pop the torch now and carry 2 more portraits. I don't think that's right, though. We could drop 1,100 gold for 2 portraits. We do have a lot of gold. No. Okay, so we will be able to finish the... we'll be able to do this final battle in full light. We know that.
Wealth beyond measure.
When we get to the doorway,
Awarded to the brave and the fool.
we'll eat some food. Okay, we did not have to eat... we did not have a hunger event. That's good. So we can go 4 food on you, which is the most they'll eat if you try to, stay there full. And then I think we're going to change his skills and we're going to bring in the self-heal. Over stress relief, maybe? Yeah. Alright, and then we're going to have a battle and it just has to go really well and we have to get pretty lucky or something really bad could happen. Don't you dare... Okay, that's fine. I was going to say, don't you dare throw your turn away for nothing. I will be so mad. Alright, unfortunately, this is a really good setup for Abyssal Artillery, but we just cannot. We cannot use Abyssal Artillery. His turn has to be heals. Oh, that's glorious. Oh, thank you so much, Castellan. Yep, there's the crits. He goes to Death's Door and, of course, gets blighted at the same time. Yep. Fantastic. Well, we should finish you off, I guess.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Okay. Your stun chance is too high. I can throw my hook. The hook throw is not very damaging, but if it works, okay. Yeah, so now we have to heal her again, and of course we'll heal for 2. The hook throw's not very damaging, but if the Hellions attack fails to kill this guy, it lets the bounty hunter hit him on the next turn.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
We're just gonna get we're gonna get a string of bad rolls here, and it's gonna put us in a real bad place. Yep, that's gonna push her over the... Yeah, okay. So I don't know what the crit levels for enemies are. Obviously, I don't look up stuff on the wiki or anything, but it does feel like the crit levels for the enemies in the red missions are very, very high. Like if you told me that a lot of the enemies' crit chances had, or a lot of the enemies' attacks had 25% chance to crit, I would totally buy that. And it can lead to situations like this where people just... It feels worse than it is, I think, but it does feel like people just up and die, like, and there's nothing... There's not a lot of counterplay on the individual instances, like, in the battle. It does not mean that there's nothing that could have been done, but it means you have to have done the thing previously. We could have equipped his self-heal earlier. As a response to the fact that we were getting incredibly hilariously bad luck in the second half of the dungeon on our occultist heals. That would have been a pretty reasonable thing to do. I kept trusting the variants to go back to something sensible, but that's kind of like... That's some gambler's fallacy shit there.
Monster's size has no intrinsic merit.
Okay, well, let's get our trinkets back. And then I'm going to drop the blood to take more loot. Yeah, I think we're still in a place where we can afford to lose a vial of the blood. So the question is, do I want 8 crests or 600 gold? That's not really a question. I want 8 crests. Well, quest complete. We're going to have to do 1 de-stress. And also we lost a person with a tremendously high value of equipment and stuff on them, and that is a death is a loss that is difficult to measure. Good loot, though. If we had gotten any scouting at all, like anywhere during the dungeon, ever, and it had turned out there was a secret room, we could have avoided that last fight. It's one of the many, many reasons that scouting is the best stat. So Dipsomania replacing Torn Rotator is a positive. Scurvy's not that big a deal. It's worth treating, probably, maybe. Slow draw really sucks. And flawed release was a negative trait that had basically no effect on him. So that's a big penalty. Going plus damage on range skills over hard noggin, which increases stress release or stun resistance, is also a negative. So we got really bad luck on the traits.
Once
That sucked. That was a bad one. I don't think I'm going to take on a level 1. Is that sensible? Yeah. We can get level 2s. We'll just wait for a level 2. We're not in any hurry with the low-level people. We can take a quick look at the Nomad Wagon, but yeah, we're unlikely to see anything that matters. You know, at this point with 96,000 gold, we totally could see something that matters. Alright, a Sniper's Ring is a fine item. The Ancestor's Handkerchief is not great. The Ancestor's Vintage is not great. Man, why is this item so negative? Like, plus 33% healing skills is fine, but minus 3 speed and minus speed and minus damage and minus stun chance. Not only are you making her worse at everything that isn't healing, you're actually also making her worse at healing with the minus speed. This item baffles me. What a strange design. Sharpening Sheath is okay. That's not a bad item. So not a lot of compelling loot anywhere, really. Sniper's Ring is maybe the best thing we see here. Padlock of Transference is a great item, but we have one already. Well, we could go after this, too. Gentle Tide is not an event that I consider to be very good, but we need to level the Cove up to show us the next boss. Yeah, okay, this is probably what we'll do then. The Beast Slayer's Ring's not very good, but maybe it's worth bringing up some of our low-level dudes. Right, like I do want to have a Man-at-Arms. Yeah, maybe we'll do this. This will level the Ruins up enough to show us the next boss. And we can be like... Sorry, we can do something like this. Right, and we have you set up for this position. And we're doing the same silly, like, jumping back and forth thing that we did with her before, except now she can additionally have a pen. A pen and a letter opener. The finest weapons you could possibly give to a melee combatant. Or I suppose we don't really want to do both of those things, though, do we? Because we want to have room for loot. And I actually think the sharpened letter opener is better than the Ancestor's Pen. It adds more damage and it has no downsides. Lower your stress, and you can bring... I wish we had more items that buffed the party better. I wish we had the Ancestors map, most of all. One of the ancestral trinkets gives you a tremendous boost to scouting chance. That's a really good item to put on someone like an antiquarian. Worst case scenario, I guess we'll give her a de-stress book because we don't want her to stress out and start doing stuff that stresses everybody else out, but we also could just give her the Book of Intuition. Fasting Seal prevents her from digging into the food. You know what? It's a long, right? Yeah, food is actually an issue on a long. Yeah, okay. I think that's a reasonable party with reasonable gear for the task. Should be able to get some stuff done. You have the right skills? Yeah, okay. And then we can afford to do a little bit of upgrading as well. So we're definitely using these. Oops, meant to left click. I mean, I guess we'll upgrade this stuff. I don't know, man. Okay, you're not even high enough level yet. Now, equipment is a little bit less of a no-brainer. The extra point of speed is meaningful. She does shank people sometimes, so the damage is good. And this makes her less likely to die, which is still important. I actually don't know what happens if you have an antiquarian die in the middle of a mission. It probably doesn't change what you can carry in your inventory. You probably are just... It just sets it when you enter the dungeon. But it would be a real bummer if your antiquarian dying meant you could carry less stuff and you had to all of a sudden discard things. Alright, so Kusi is... She has an intense craving for alcohol, but she will do stuff that isn't drinking in town. Castellan is a flagellant, and he probably should be the only one in the Abbey because of the curse. So Kusi can go and gamble, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Campion, what are you at? You are at 36, and it's going to be quite a while before anybody is ready to run another red. Actually, I get Dudley's. We have Dudley. So once these guys are back in condition, we could potentially run another red. Yeah, that Houndmaster death is very frustrating. I should have, when I started getting a lot of bad luck on the Occultist heals, I should have swapped in the Houndmaster's heal earlier, but I kept thinking the odds of the next heal being, you know how odds work. The odds of the next heal being totally like around the expected value of the heal are good enough that we'll keep relying on that, but that was a mistake. Like I said, it's a little bit of the gambler's fallacy. You can have long strings of low rolls, and so you need to prepare for that a little better. So that was stupid, and I'm very frustrated with myself. Okay, I think we're good. I think this is it. So we did manage to bring home a lot of loot. We got a lot of money out of it. We got the Ancestor's Pen, which is a fantastic trinket. What are we at, 6 deaths now? Yeah, I mean, obviously, first of all, that's got to stop. 6 is too many. And secondly, losing people who are effectively level 6, right? Because he would have been level 6 if he had survived. Losing people who are level 6 is just like, it's tremendous loss of resources, both money and time, which is something we cannot get any more of. But that's going to be it for today. Come back next time. We're rolling things back a little bit. Let's take on an easy mission, shall we? I need my confidence back. And we'll see you then.